Hi, I'm Epokk, and in this video I want to talk about the Hazardous Ruins in my time at Sandrock. Now the very first iteration that you're going to find is probably the breach. That's just kind of located in the middle of the town, but needs to be unlocked by just following the main campaign. The Hazardous Ruins in my time at Sandrock actually get divided each time in multiple levels based on your level. So basically the very first level in the breach is, for example, 10 to 14. The second one is from 14 to 18 if I'm not mistaken, and after that it's like 18 to 22, for example. Now each time you actually go up a few levels, you can do the next level, and the next level is going to give you better rewards. But what also plays a major factor in the rewards that you will be getting when completing the level is your ranking. Now there are 4 different rankings you can get when completing a level. The S ranking is going to get you a lot more rewards, so they are really worth getting. And getting this ranking, well, it's basically based on 2 different principles so far that I have found, and that is, do you have any active buffs? So these can be, for example, the food buffs or the buffs that you can buy at the beginning of the level. And the second one, of course, is the time within you complete the level. So depending on which type of level you are completing, well, basically there will be a set number of time that you actually have for completing the level. Now there are a few different ways that you can actually get through these levels really quickly, so I'm just going to run through them really quickly. And that is, first off, the knowledge skill tree. Now the knowledge skill tree, you actually have one that's combat. I really suggest that you choose one melee type weapon and you stick with that. So you can just go to Hammer Time, where you can find the blacksmith Hugo, if I'm not mistaken. He actually sells weapons. What I did, I just went there and he was just selling at that point blue daggers. This changes every day, but I like the daggers, so I just bought the daggers, and then I kind of stick in my knowledge tree to leveling up daggers. So that way I would always have a max combo for daggers, and I would be able to do a lot more damage when going through the breach or just doing any combat in general. When actually starting the level, you actually have 2 different options. You actually have the option to just go completely for the S ranking, and then you can just rush through the entire level, just defeat no monsters except the ones that actually are standing in front of a closed door. Just defeat those to get actually access to get through the door, and then just get to the end of the level each time. And that way you can actually get to the 3rd level where the boss is, defeat the boss. He isn't that difficult. If he just flashes red, then you just have to dodge, because at that point you actually have an invisibility frame, and then you can just kind of rush through that. So just rush through the levels, don't mind the monsters unless you really have to. Kill the boss, and then where you will always get S ranking. It's really easy to get. But the problem with that is you actually lose a lot of opportunities to defeat other monsters, get their resources that they would drop, and also you may also miss a few chests that way. So that is kind of a choice that you need to make. Am I going for the S ranking, or am I going for all the resources that I can get in this breach, by just playing the game normally? At this point, you can actually also over level or out damage the opponents, and that way you will actually also may get the S ranking just by kind of really being fast. But if you just want to get the S ranking, just rush through it. That's probably the easiest way to get it. But that's basically the best way to get some S ranking in Hazardous Ruins. Now, if you have any more tips, please share them in the comments down below. And otherwise, we can talk about the best ways to get some money in my time at Sandrock. Just check out this video right here, but don't click on it just yet. Be sure to subscribe to stay up to date on everything Sandrock related. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you over there.